So it's 2000, the dot-com craze is going on. It hasn't burst yet. How does Onvia use that to its advantage?
Well, the company was a real pioneer in its day. Big volumes, businesses, and aggregate them around the United States and Canada. And the market really understood that that was important and understood that it was valuable. So we went out, I think the public was March 1st, 2000, the day before Palm IPO'd, actually, the day before, and we raised, it was about a $245 million US IPO on NASDAQ.
So let's not just sweep that under the rug, because I think that's quite a significant thing. Even at the time, I think it was significant. Wasn't it the largest Canadian tech IPO at the time? It may still be.
Onvia was the largest pure play internet IPO in history prior to Google.
Wow, that's quite an accomplishment. How did that feel? You were on the big team that did this accomplishment. What role did you feel you played in it, and what did you learn from that big IPO?
From my experience, we spent most of our time managing internal expectations, managing staff expectations around, not thinking about the fact that they were going to come into money, and starting to focus and realize that this was now a month-by-month, quarter-by-quarter promise business. Starting to get them trained to understand what it meant to be in the light of being a public company. That was probably the hardest part.
The lesson that you learned from this large IPO was those in the spotlight aren't necessarily those getting rich.
Yeah, as an example, so Glenn was the founder of the business. He was a director. He couldn't sell shares in a way that was able to cash out in any meaningful way. So there were lots of folks in the company who were founders along the same time, specifically were smart about staying out of those positions. Still part of the founding team, still driving product.
I think there's something missing, though. There's something missing, which is that they have to hold on to those shares for a longer period of time, and if the market falls out during that period of time and you haven't cashed out, you may have missed that window.
Even when you are in a period that you can sell, selling when you're an executive in a public company has a signaling.
Yeah, signaling to the negative to the market. If Steve Jobs is dumping Apple, he must know something. I mean, that's a bad example, but still, you understand.
The point is right. You start selling shares, it's a serious signaling problem.
Absolutely. If management isn't comfortable holding, why should you?